The sinuous Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic is one of the world's most valuable and beautiful automobiles, and it is also one of the most difficult to come across. Only 4 of these cars were ever produced, and only 3 of them are currently in existence. One of them recently sold for more than $30 million at auction. There's so much to see when it comes to the Bugatti Type 57 SC, and we'll explore all about it in this video. The Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic is one of the most unusual, difficult to obtain, and expensive automobiles ever created. Many consider this to be the ideal Bugatti and the first supercar ever created because of its low stance, powerful engine, lightweight construction, top speed of 123 miles per hour, and unique teardrop shape. Between 1936 and 1938, the swoopy coupe was manufactured in large quantities. In Jean Bugatti's view, the company that his father founded could be modernized in the same way that his father had modernized the automobile industry. Rather than building a large number of different models, he chose to build a single vehicle and offer it in a range of body styles. It served as the basis for several other vehicles, including the Galibier sedan, Vento 2-door sedan, Stelvio convertible, and Italanti coupe. The production of these automobiles came to an end in 1940, with a total of 800 vehicles produced. A dramatically sloping windscreen, riveted fins, and kidney-shaped doors with matching side windows are just a few of the design elements that stand out. And honestly, this originality is still greatly applauded. The design concept of using electron, a magnesium and aluminum alloy from the German company IG Farben, in the design served to form the style's forward movement. The result is a remarkable combination of function and form. The silver Electron Aerolithe prototype debuted at the 1935 Paris Motor Show as a possible sports vehicle of the Type 57 series, and it was the world's first automobile to use fins. Although the car must have generated quite a commotion, it only drew 3 orders. By the time manufacturing began in 1936, standard aluminum had been chosen over the flammable Electron, and the specially modified Type 57S chassis with its smaller V-shaped radiator had been adopted. In the same way that the other Type 57s were constructed, the Atlantics were constructed to serve as the foundation for Bugatti racing and grand touring. There were a variety of chassis configurations, including Rudge Whitworth wire wheels, sophisticated DeRam shock absorbers, 15-inch drum brakes, and a solid uncluttered frame. All of the Atlantic variants were based on the unique Aerolithe prototype, which was presented in the 1960s and is also known as Coupe Special or Coupe Aero. For the body of this vehicle, chassis number 57104, Jean Bugatti utilized Electron sheet from the aviation industry. Electron is a magnesium aluminum alloy with a 90% magnesium and 10% aluminum content. Because aluminum is difficult to work with and cannot be welded, Bugatti bonded the body components together, creating the famous dorsal seam. The production Atlantic was made of aluminum, but the rivets on the dorsal seam remained. The model's name was given to Jean Mermoz, a buddy of Bugatti's. This pioneering aviator was the first to fly across the South Atlantic. Because the doors stretch into the roof, passengers will find it easier to access and exit the low-slung coupe. Also, the headlamps of the first 2 cars are incorporated into the wings, while the headlights of the last 2 cars are independent housings. One of the existing cars is from the Ralph Lauren collection, and it is estimated that the fashion designer spent $40 million to create it. Both of the other cars are in private collections, and they continue to appear at concours events all around the globe. The 4th car, according to legend, was piloted by Jean personally before being delivered to Bugatti racer Robert Benoist for a competition. In 1937, the automobile went on to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans race. It was finally lost during the fight, and its whereabouts have remained a mystery to the present day. Bugatti currently appears to be attempting to clear the air by constructing a brand new Atlantic to complete the collection of automobiles. Despite popular belief, the chassis will not be a restored Type 57. Instead of a replica of the Atlantic, it is said to be a one-of-a-kind modern recreation of the ship created for former Volkswagen Group CEO Ferdinand Piëch for $18 million. Bugatti hasn't divulged much about the car other than a few suggestions about what it would look like. It will have a lofty bonnet, a sweeping roof with fins reminiscent of aviation and rivets, just like the original. It is expected to be a front-engined, rear-drive car, identical to the previous model. Is it possible that it will be powered by the 8.0-liter W16 engine from the Bugatti Chiron? We'll have to wait till the Geneva International Motor